Meetings can be the worst. But that's okay, because now you have Meeting Memos for the Modern Mage, a solo tabletop RPG that comes on a 100-page notepad that you can play during meetings, whether in person or even online. Now, Meeting Memos for the Modern Mage, you are an elemental mage in charge of air, fire, water, or light. And you are trying to defeat evil. And you charge up your spells through a unique way by noting the interactions and the characteristics of people in the meeting with you. Now, setup for Meeting Memos for the Modern Mage is relatively simple. You just decide what the name of your mage is, the date, what primary element. I'll choose water here. The number of people in attendance, let's say there are 17, and then finally the name of evil you're defeating. Let's see. Let's just call him Stan. Sorry, Stan. Now, as the meeting goes on, you're going to note things that people do, and you're just going to check them off on these boxes to the right. They could be things that happen in the meeting, like the topic does not apply to you, or someone reads something directly from presentation slides, which is the absolute worst. But every time they do it, you just tick off a box. And you'll continue ticking off a box each time it happens in the presentation until you completely fill a row. Now, if you notice on the left, you have air, fire, water, and light. And these are going to correspond to two different things. So for water, you have someone reads from presentation slides, but then you also have unnecessarily used jargon. And whenever you fill up both rows, you notice you will now fill in the star, and that is how you power up your spells. There are also characteristics. People like, the excessive, leg jiggler, or the person who's talking the entire time, who's the distractor. And each one of those stars are going to add up so that you can fight evil on the back end. The more stars you fill up, the better of a chance you have of defeating Stan. Now, I do want to note that this is a prototype, and some of the terminology and the look of this has changed, but ultimately, this is how it goes. At the end, all you're going to do is flip over the page, and then you're going to write your encounter on the back. That's it. And that, my friends, is Meeting Memos for the Modern Mage.